Hello. In this video, I'm going to be talking about healing the mother and father wound. I am doing this on Zoom due to me needing to and not having access to my regular camera. So I hope the quality is okay. The content in here is going to be good. This is just a couple times for my videos while I'm in between camera issues, so I need to still serve you this content. So let's get into healing mother and father wounds, identifying how they block you in your primary or in your relationships now and in your life now, and how to really understand and break out of them. I really feel like this is so important because the foundation of how we show up in our relationships now is based on our primary caregivers and how they showed up for us in the past and what belief systems we decided to pick up on from our primary caregivers. Liberating yourself from parental wounds is everything. It changes how you show up in every area of your life. And I want to explain this with you in depth. So definitely stick around if you're interested in this. My name's Grace Moralia. Please like and subscribe if you support my channel. That helps me in the algorithm, and comment below some of your thoughts if this was helpful for you. That also boosts me in the algorithm. Thank you everyone who consistently watches me, and I'm here to serve you. So definitely appreciate all of you guys. I'm actually going to add a donation link beneath this video, or like a contribution to the channel. If you find value in my channel and feel the need to give reciprocity for all that I show up for, I'm going to give that below as an option moving forward. And also, I'm going to tell you what I do. I'm a trauma and subconscious healing coach. What I help people do is get to the root of their limiting beliefs, traumas, inner wounds, subconscious blocks that keep them stuck in debilitating patterns, stuck in the past, stuck in toxic relationships, stuck in self-sabotage, stuck in overeating, things that are just keeping them stuck. And this work is for people who want to connect to their highest self, to live in alignment with their soul, their purpose, with clarity, with confidence, with self-love, and really come into the next level of themselves. The way that I provide this is through one-on-one coaching. I have one spot left for May. And basically what we are doing is identifying, healing your wounds and helping you come into alignment with your soul through, I do readings, I give you tools to heal your subconscious, I give you the space for us to go within the subconscious and heal your main blocks. And we're really just getting you to the next level of your soul. So if that calls to you, you can text me a little bit about your situation and what you are looking for, and then we'll have a no pressure chat to see if that's something that could be aligned for us. Okay, and I have a mini course below to heal traumas and inner child wounds as well, so check that out. Let's get into the message. So I wrote some notes about this. How many of your actions are rooted in seeking love from someone, in another person, or through the world? Think about how many times you are showing up from a place of not feeling good enough and you are acting from a place of seeking validation. All of us do this. This is foundational in humanity right now. All of the times that you are showing up, whether that be through overgiving tendencies, people-pleasing tendencies, things that are naturally out of alignment for the soul. Think about how many times that you do that. And that type of obligation to be or do something from a false self, from an inauthentic place, strays you away from the voice of the soul more than anything. When we are looking for love and validation through someone or something, and every human has this, depends on how aware you are of yourself, you are still subconsciously trying to prove yourself to mom or dad. You are still trying to prove yourself worthy to mom or dad. And that situation is no longer present, but that program is still playing out because it's still seeking your needs. You are still seeking for your needs, which is a human desire. It is a human desire to feel loved and seen. So then we stray away from the self to be loved and seen. And then we wonder why the hole isn't filled in. We wonder why we are unhealthy. We wonder why we lack self-love. We wonder why we lack that clarity. True clarity is found through returning to the self and making choices that reflect the inner self. So because your past is still replaying the pattern in the present, we are still seeking worthiness. We are still seeking love. We are still overgiving by things that don't feel good. And this abandons the self and abandons the authenticity, right? And I said, again, what does this create? Ill health, mental instability, sadness, pain, disconnection from the self to prove yourself to who? Who are you still trying to prove yourself to? Who? Mom or dad from your past? Who are you still trying to prove yourself to in the present as a physical manifestation in your reality? Your inner child and inner needs are waiting for you on the other side of self-validation. Your inner child and inner needs are waiting for you on the other side of self-validation. Validating the self, tending to the self, filling the cup, filling the needs. And nobody's going to be dad for you. No intimate relationship is going to fill in dad for you. You have to fill in dad for you, and then people can help and heal you. Of course, people help heal you. Of course, people help heal you. But it's not the end all be all. And until you meet that inner child part that needs love and validation from you, no love and validation is going to cover that up, fill it up. So being honest with yourself is important. Much of our actions, and I'm going to talk about mother and father wound, but this is important. Many of our actions are rooted in the fear of being abandoned. We don't want to feel abandoned by our lovers. We don't want to feel abandoned by our bosses. We don't want to feel abandoned by our friends. And we are so willing to abandon ourselves. We are so willing to abandon ourselves in the process of being or doing something for others. I have a big in-person client base in Sedona, Arizona. And I have been doing this work for 5 years, and I've worked with 3,500 plus people. I've never seen one person who has not had people pleasing. Not one. Not one. And where does this come from? Mom and dad. From generational trauma, from collective trauma. So let's talk about mom and dad wounds, because that's what we're here for. If you can find out the archetype of what your mom represents for you and your dad represents for you, and how those manifest in your reality through your relationships, through your relationship to money, through your career path, you can free yourself from this archetype within you, and it'll stop happening outside of you. You pull your power back from all traumas through awareness. That's the only way. It's not to go to therapy and talk about it and talk about it and talk about it and talk about it. It's to do subconscious healing, go into the root of the wound and heal it like I do and facilitate in my coaching programs. If that's something that interests you, you're tired of your own shit, you want help breaking out of these patterns, you are more dedicated to growth than stagnation, and you want to become your own healer through self-awareness and love. This is for people who've tried other modalities and haven't had success and want to get to the root of the issue and want to learn tools to heal. It is confronting, but if you want the transformation, then this is for you. Sorry about this light. Definitely reach out if you're interested in that. You have to do this. Look, all of the transformations that I have had in my reality have been from the inner work. And I know I look young, but I've been on this path for a decade, and those who watch my videos frequently know this. I've been on this path for a decade. I have had to face my shadow and live my life in devotion to healing. I face my shadow daily, and I study human psychology throughout all my clients and all my interactions, and I notice where people are stuck in humanity. And the biggest thing right now is inauthenticity, not being who you're meant to be. Trying to change the lighting here. Not being who you're meant to be because of what mom and dad taught you about yourself. The voice of mom and dad that said, you're not good enough, you have to prove yourself more, you have to do more, you have to be more in order to XYZ. That part needs to die. That part needs to be loved and die within you. It needs to return to wholeness within. And you can only do that through awareness of the wound and loving and nurturing and releasing the wound. Mom and dad, that's no longer here. That reality isn't. You're not unworthy anymore. They never even felt like you were unworthy. They just didn't know how to connect to themselves fully. So then they projected it on you and made you feel like you weren't good enough. But that's not the truth. You are good enough and you deserve to be loved. But every single person will come and go. All you have is yourself. That's all you have. So you have to become your own advocate. You have to learn to validate yourself. You have to learn to show up for your needs. You have to get rid of self-sabotaging. You have to be gentle with yourself, but you need to learn how to love and accept yourself and your parts in order for you to heal so that you don't feel fragmented walking around in this world that is boosting fragmentation. Most people are defined by their families, and everyone is to an extent. I really do believe this. And so you have to find out who you are beyond your mother and father wounds. And you know that they did the best that they could. But you are not them. You are not a byproduct of them. You are an eternal soul who deserves to feel loved. So again, look around your reality and notice what does father wounds mean for you? Does that mean feeling controlled, feeling stuck, feeling judged, abuse, authority issues, avoidant attachment styles, anxious attachment styles? What does dad mean for you? Abandonment. What does mom mean for you? Anxious attachment, overgiving, people pleasing, not trusting women. What does it mean for you? How does it show up? Reverse engineer, like I always say in my videos, go back, reverse engineer to the root of why this is showing up for you. Create that self-intimacy and heal through that so that you're no longer wearing this lens of distortion that's keeping you stuck. Please let me know if this message hit for you. I hope it did. I really thoughtfully curated this through my thoughts. And if you want to dive deep into your healing work, inner child, past wounds, come into your soul alignment, get clarity for your path, then let's chat. Reach out to me and we will see if my coaching could be beneficial for you. All right, I love you. I'll talk to you later. Bye. And my quality will be better soon. Bye.